Hi, I'm Joy and this is my channel Yoga with Joy. So this is a standing practice, a nice, fairly easy one. Obviously there are some challenges. And we go through the body, right from the feet, right to the head, and basically take rotations of all areas and loosen up the neck at the end. So there will be a bit of balancing fairly at the beginning as we go through right leg and left leg, and so really focus on eye gaze, a drishti point to help you balance, or as I say in the video, you can also put a finger against the wall which can help with balance as you're doing the rotations of your feet and legs. Also just focus on lifting the pelvic floor and abdominal muscles. That really helps with alignment. I do talk about that as we go through, but it is also fairly pacey sequence, so if you feel that you need to slow it down, then please do. You can always pause me. What else do I need to say? Yeah, that's about it. I suppose there's a little bit of movement at the beginning to warm up. Other than that, it's going up from the feet up like a tree.
Oh, radiant sun, pure consciousness, flaming orb of truth and bliss, remove the veil so I can see, illuminate my heart, awaken me.
So for this short sequence, we're going to stand up. And we're going to be in tadasana, but you can have your feet a little bit wider than hip width, maybe like shoulder width apart. And stand here with slightly soft knees, soft shoulders, and lifting up through the crown of the head, gently tapping in your tummy area and lifting up your pelvic floor as your mula bandha, the root lock. Maybe feel a slight lifting from the crown of the head. You can imagine a golden thread if you wish. Remember, every time you exhale, there's a softening of your shoulders and your face, your arms. Lifting up the arches of the feet. Even if you have your feet a bit wider than hip width apart, then still lifting there. And rolling onto the outside edges of your feet a little bit. And if you had your eyes closed, gently open your eyes. And we'll start with a little bit of swinging and twisting just to free up the body. So soften your knees and moving from side to side. So your arms are really loose and the hands are gently tapping your back as you twist around. That's great. And then start to reduce the movement. Wonderful. And then let's have a little bit of shaking out. So lifting up your right leg, shaking out your arms, maybe your shoulders a little bit. And then the left leg, shaking out and shake out your arms. Great way to start the day if you're doing this in the morning. So alternate leg shakes. Wonderful. Great. Okay. Let's just swing the arms and bob the knees. Just a few. And release down. And of course, any of those first exercises you can opt out of if you're feeling, just feeling a little bit slower today. So place your pressure or place the emphasis on your left leg, rooting down through the left foot, and then bring the right leg up. I'm showing you because I'm wobbling. I haven't got a drishti, an eye gaze. So find your eye gaze, your drishti, just looking straight ahead or a little bit down so it slightly tucks in your chin. Lift up the right leg and start to rotate the right ankle around. Remember to lift up your mula bandha, which is your pelvic floor, and your abdominal muscles. And if you need to, you can put your finger against a wall. You can move towards the wall and just touch the wall with your finger. It means you're still balancing, but you've got a bit something to stabilize you. And then the other direction. Wonderful, that's great. And either go straight up into the next exercise or just take a little break. Bring your hands underneath your thigh and rotate your knee from the knee joint, rotating one way and then the other way. Wonderful. It's quite strong on the standing leg, isn't it? So with the standing leg, lift up the toes and slightly and very gently place them down if you notice that they're getting overexcited and scrunching into the mat. Place the leg down if you need to, and you can release the balance like this if you wish. Then planting the left leg again and coming up into the hip stretch, or hip rotation, sorry. So rotating your hip by circling the leg around one way. Nice strong abs. Great, and then the other way. That's wonderful. And then placing the right leg down. Whew, strong on the hip. Okay, so of course you can do all of these much slower once you get to know them. I'm just taking you through fairly quickly. Okay, so planting the right leg down, rooting through the right foot, lifting up pelvic floor, tucking in tummy. Remember, you can have your hand on the side of the wall, the finger on the side of the wall. Lift up your left leg and then rotate the foot around one way. Feeling that golden thread lifting from the crown of the head. Soft shoulders. And then the other way. Wonderful. Then bring your hand behind your thigh and taking rotations of the lower leg. Remember that in between each section you can actually come out of the balance if you need to. And then the other way. Wonderful. That's great. Hands on the hips and rotating the hip around. So the leg. Quite a bit of a weight here. Taking the leg around from the hip joint. The opposite direction, remember to engage your abdominal muscles, which will help protect your lower back. Fantastic. And then place down. And have a little walk out. Strong. Okay. So placing the feet down, and so that they're about shoulder width apart, and the hands on the hips. We're going to circle the hips around. So inhale forward, exhaling back, just from the hips. So circling in this way. Just take it one way. Inhale forward, exhale back, breathing through the nose. And then when you're forward, going the other direction. If you do wish to breathe out through the mouth, then that's fine as well. But we tend to breathe in through the nose and out through the nose in yoga. So the movement is only coming from the hip area. You will, of course, be moving some other parts of your body, but the circle is coming from the hips. And then coming forward and back to center. Wonderful. Okay, now we're going to move up to the waist, around here. So loosen the arms, so they can just be down. And then exhale, hanging forward. Bringing yourself around. So you're moving from the waist, but of course other parts are moving too. Inhaling up and exhaling down. Inhale as you're up and your chest is open. Exhaling as you come over to the side and then down. Inhaling to the other side and up. Exhale. Fantastic. That's good. Making sure that the movement is coming from the waist. And if you notice your feet are wanting to grip onto the mat, then loosen them. And then in the other direction. Inhale up. Exhale down. Lifting up through the arches of the feet. Exhale. Opening up the chest as you inhale. The neck can even go a little bit, or the head can go a little bit back if it's okay with your neck. Wonderful. One more time. Inhale up. Exhale, folding forwards, and then gently bring yourself back up. Fantastic, that's great. Okay, so we're going to bring in the shoulder movements. Rolling the shoulders forward, tucking in your tummy, lifting up Mula Bandha, your pelvic floor. And then gently moving the shoulders backwards. Nice stretch. Fantastic, that's good. Wonderful. And lifting up your arms so that your arms are parallel with each other. And let's bring the right arm backwards and the left arm forwards. Now making sure that you're lifting up your Mula Bandha, your pelvic floor, and that you're tucking in your tummy here, tucking this area in, your abdominal area. Soften your shoulders so it's easy for them to get a bit tense as you have your arms stretched up. So exhaling the right back and the left forward. It can be difficult. It can feel quite tricky to do this, but just relax. And if you ever get stuck, just keep reaching upwards. Coming back to center, reach up and start again. One arm's going forwards and the other one arm's going back. That's the principle, basically. That's all you need to know. Fantastic. Lifting up your arms, and then the other way. Right arm goes forward, left arm goes back. And soften the knees if you notice that you're locking out your knees, making sure that they're staying nice and loose. Soften the face muscles. Exhale down, inhale up. Exhale. Lovely. Inhale, stretching up, and relax the shoulders down. Just have a little shake of the arms. It's fantastic, quite strong, isn't it? You can always take a couple of rotations one way then the other way if you feel like you need to relax that area. Okay, so we're going to come into our neck movements. So exhale, we'll take three of each. So 3 on either side, exhaling over to the side, soft shoulders. Inhale forwards. Exhale over to the other side. Inhale forwards. So in your own time, of course this practice can always be done in your own time. You can always pause me if I'm going too fast. Inhale forward. Exhale over and then back to center. And now we're going to bring the left ear over to the left shoulder, relaxing both shoulders, stretching out this muscle here. Inhale up and then over to the other side. 3 on either side, tuck in tummy. Inhaling up. Exhale over. Inhale. Good. Exhale. Inhale up. Lost count. Anything around my neck, those who do videos with me or classes with me will know that as soon as we're anywhere around the neck, I lose count. So we've probably done 4. Okay, so now neck rolls. We're going to do 3 either way. So looking down at the mat, lift up your toes, soften your toes down, lift up through the arches of the feet, soften your knees. Then bringing the head around, inhale up, exhale over. So it's like you're drawing a circle with your nose. So we're being careful not to move too far on the neck at the back. Now that's 2. So gently circling round, exhaling down, and that's 3, and then we'll go the other way. Inhale up. Exhale. Gorgeous, that's good. So imagining this, the nose drawing a circle, really helps to keep it a gentle movement. No idea what we're up to. So that's probably 3 already, but take another one if it's not. And then bringing your head down and lifting up. Fantastic. Now we can move the feet in a little bit if we wish. Standing in tadasana, resting with the arms by the side, slightly tucking in the tummy, lifting through the arches of the feet, through the crown of the head, soft shoulders and face muscles. And then bring the hands up to the heart. Take a couple of deep breaths here. Namaste. Thank you for joining me in this short practice, moving up through the body. It's been lovely to have you. And if you'd like to subscribe to my channel, if you're enjoying my videos, then please do, that's so helpful. And then of course comment on this video, and you can like this video if you like it. And come back anytime you want. And like I said, you can slow down the practice, just press pause. So have a lovely day, and look forward to seeing you again soon.
Pure consciousness, flaming orb of truth and bliss. Remove the veil so I can see. Illuminate